How's it going, folks? So the band Kamelot has released a new song here, and the name of this song is Opus of the Night Ghost Requiem, featuring Tina Guo. And the previous single they released was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. But what has me especially stoked about this is it's being touted as kind of a spiritual successor to Ghost Opera. And I had that album on loop back in the day. Ghost Opera, the song is one of my favorites the band has ever released. And I just love that album, the sound and the style and the vibe. So the fact that the band itself is kind of calling this somewhat of a successor to that sound, kind of continuing that sound from way back when, I'm just super stoked. So without further ado, let's give this bad boy a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow. Wow. I'm just truly giddy here with delight over this song. This is like the type of song where if Camelot asked me what would be your ideal new Camelot song, and I didn't have to verbalize anything. They just kind of knew, they could take what was in my mind, just like my fantasies for a new Camelot song. They could just take that and realize it. That's what this is. That is what this song is, folks. It's nuts because, like I said, Ghost Opera. That was I listened to that a lot during a good portion, a somewhat important period of my life, and played it a lot. And I loved the song Ghost Opera. The whole album, but Ghost Opera just really always stood out to me. I just loved the vibe and all of that. And they weren't kidding when they said this is truly like an extension of that song, because they even had little melodies in there with like the female vocals. It kind of sounded like in the background doing a little melody at times, and then even just with like the symphony, there were little tunes that were an allusion to Ghost Opera. They were nearly ripped straight from there, just kind of missing a few notes, sort of just to, kind of distinguish itself, I guess, but be in there as saying like this is part of that story. This is still part of that sound from way back then, and I loved it. I just loved it. The guitars were incredible and heavy. I love the vibes, kind of dark and gothic and somewhat theatrical. Again, capturing all of the elements that made Ghost Opera so incredible. And the grand parts and like just the melody was just enchanting. And yeah, the symphonic elements were just incredible. The strings in particular were amazing. There was gorgeous keyboard slash piano work going on in here, and just the whole structure of the song. It almost had a life of its own. It really. They just did a phenomenal job of really capturing the essence, or the feeling, the mood of the song, capturing not only in sound and in delivery, but also just in structure, because it almost had an ethereal kind of movement to it. It just all the way around. It just I'm really just floored because my expectations were super duper high, and this it was perfection. I mean, every little bit of it, every little nuance, it was just perfection, absolute perfection. And just like and there where he did a beautiful kind of like falsetto there towards the end, reminded me of that song. Oh shoot, I don't think it was called Epiphany. Was it called Epiphany? Maybe, I don't know, but it was just a beautiful ballad that Roy Khan did, and there was a lot of gorgeous falsetto in there. Um, uh, Something about, let me sing for you the way that you sing for me. Oh man, was it Epiphany? Yeah, it's been so long now since I've listened to that album, but so there was elements not only just of the song Ghost Opera, but just of the whole album kind of encapsulated in this one song, and it was just absolutely incredible. Just this just completely blew me away, blew me away. I am floored. Incredible vocals, amazing musicianship, amazing songwriting, amazing. The connections to Ghost Opera, amazing. Just the melodies, the atmosphere, the mood, just amazing. Obviously, this is one of the easiest fantastiques I've ever given. And if y'all don't know it, that's the highest praise we give on this channel here, the fantastique. And this song gets a fantastique and then some. I mean, I call it nostalgia, maybe playing a role in my extra adoration for this song. But even aside from that, I feel like if I never heard Ghost Opera before, I would still, this would just be right down my, I mean, I would still love this song, but with that nostalgia, with that connection to that album, it just adds even more to it, and it's just absolutely phenomenal, fantastic. I love it. I cannot wait for this new album. If I had to guess, I would say this is like the one song that kind of plays uh, the connection with that album, because their previous single, I forget the name of it, it didn't really have that sound. It kind of had a different sound of its own, still sounding like Camelot, but Camelot has had a lot of evolution over the years, not just with band members or vocalists and this and that, just sound as well. They have different eras, if you will. So, but yeah, this song I'm just so stoked, just so stoked if you can't tell. But at any rate, let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you thought of this incredible song here. Did you enjoy the Ghost Opera album, specifically the song Ghost Opera? Did you enjoy that song as much as I did back in the day when it came out? Let me know in the comments down below. How excited are you for the new album? And what a song! What an epic song. Anywho, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.